Good day, everyone. My name is Oliver Torrecampo Adobas from the Diploma in Computer Engineering Technology 23. Today, I will be presenting my video reflection on cybersecurity awareness, where I will discuss important concepts related to cybercrime, cyber attacks, the future demand for cybersecurity professionals, my personal career perspective as an engineering student, and my key takeaways from this topic. In our modern society, technology has become deeply integrated into our daily lives. We rely on our computers, smartphones, and the internet for communications, educations, business transactions, entertainment, and even healthcare services. While these advancements have brought convenience and inefficiency, they have also introduced new risks and vulnerabilities. Because of this, cybersecurity awareness has become a crucial topic that everyone must understand, not only professionals but also ordinary users. Now, what is cybercrime? Cybercrime refers to any illegal activity that involves the use of computers, digital devices, or the internet. In cybercrime, technology can be used either as a tool to commit a crime, a target of the crime, or sometimes both. Cybercrimes are often committed for financial gain, personal advantage, revenge, or political motives. These crimes can affect individuals, businesses, institutions, and even the entire nations. The following that I will introduce is the examples of cybercrimes. Number one, hacking. Hacking involves gaining unauthorized access to computer systems or networks. Hackers may steal sensitive data, alter information, or disrupt system operations. While ethical hacking exists for security testing, illegal hacking is a serious cybercrime. Number two, phishing. Phishing is a deceptive technique where attackers send fake emails, messages, or websites that appear legitimate. The goal is to trick users into providing sensitive information such as usernames, passwords, and banking details. Phishing is one of the most common cybercrimes today. Identity theft occurs when a cybercriminal steals someone's personal information and uses it to commit fraud. This may include opening bank accounts, applying for loans, or making unauthorized purchases in the victim's name. Number four, online fraud and scams. Online fraud includes fake online shops, lottery scams, romance scams, and investment scams. Victims are deceived into sending money or personal information to criminals under false pretenses. Cyberstalking. Cyberstalking involves using digital platforms such as social media, email, or messaging apps to harass, threaten, or monitor someone repeatedly. This can cause emotional distress and fear for the victim. Malware distribution. Malware refers to malicious software such as viruses, worms, spyware, and adware. Cybercriminals spread malware to damage systems, steal information, or gain control over devices. Ransomware attacks. In ransomware crimes, attackers encrypt a victim's files or systems and demand payment in exchange for restoring access. This type of cybercrime often target businesses, hospitals, and government agencies. Data breaches. A data breach occurs when sensitive or confidential data is accessed without authorization. This may involve personal information, financial records, or classified data. often resulting in privacy violations and financial loss. Digital piracy. Piracy is the illegal downloading, copying, or sharing of copyrighted materials such as movies, software, music, and games. While often overlooked, piracy is a form of cybercrime. Cyber espionage. Cyber espionage involves spying through digital means to steal confidential information. This type of cybercrime is often linked to political or corporate motivations and may target governments or large organizations. Now, we must talk about cyber attack. Cyber attack is a deliberate and malicious attempt to damage and disrupt, disable, or gain unauthorized access to computer systems, networks, or digital data. Cyber attacks are usually carried out by cybercriminals, hackers, or organized groups who aim to exploit system weaknesses for financial gain, data theft, or system disruption. Cyber attacks are considered a serious threat because they can affect not only the individuals but also large organizations, government, institutions, and critical infrastructures such as hospitals, power systems, and communication networks. The following I will be mentioning is the common types of cyber attacks along with clear explanation for each. Number one, malware attacks. Malware attacks are among the most common cyber attacks. Malware includes viruses, worms, spyware, and trojans that are designed to damage systems, steal data, or gain unauthorized access. These attacks often occur when users download infected files or click malicious links. Phishing attacks. Phishing is a very common cyber attack where attackers impersonate legitimate organizations through emails, messages, or fake websites. The goal is to trick users into revealing sensitive information such as passwords, credit card numbers, or personal details. Ransomware attacks. Ransomware attacks involve encrypting a victim's data or locking their system, then demanding payment to restore access. This type of attack commonly targets businesses, hospitals, and educational institutions, causing major disruptions. Denial of service and distributed denial of service attacks. In these attacks, a system or website is flooded with excessive traffic, making it unavailable to legitimate users. DDoS attacks are more severe because they use multiple compromised devices to overwhelm the target. Password attacks. Password attacks include techniques such as brute force attacks and credential stuffing. Attackers repeatedly try different password combinations or reuse stolen credentials to gain access to accounts. Man in middle attacks. In a man in the middle attack, the attacker secretly intercepts communication between two parties. This allows the attacker to steal sensitive information or alter messages without the users knowing. SQL injection attacks. SQL injection is a common attack against websites and applications. Attackers insert malicious SQL code into input fields to access, modify, or delete data stored in databases. Cross-site scripting attacks, or XSS. XSS attacks involve injecting malicious scripts into trusted websites. When users visit these sites, the scripts execute automatically and may steal cookies, session data, or personal information. Insider threat attacks. Not all cyber attacks come from outside. Insider threats occur when employee or unauthorized users misuse their access to steal data or sabotage systems, either intentionally or accidentally. Social engineering attacks rely on human interaction rather than technical vulnerabilities. Attackers manipulate people into breaking security rules such as sharing passwords or clicking unsafe links. Will cybersecurity professionals be relevant and in demand in the future? Well, as per me, yes. Cybersecurity professionals and experts will continue to be highly relevant and in demand in the future. The main reason for this is that technology and cyber systems are constantly evolving. As more industries adopt digital solutions such as cloud computing, smart devices, artificial intelligence, and online services, the number of cyber threats also increases. Cyber criminals continuously develop more advanced techniques, which means security systems must also evolve. Organizations will rely heavily on cybersecurity professionals to protect sensitive and critical data, to secure networks and digital infrastructure, to prevent cyber attacks, to detect and respond to security incidents, to ensure compliance with cybersecurity standards and laws. Because cyber threats will never completely disappear, the demand for cybersecurity experts will remain strong for many years to come. Am I interested in pursuing a career in cybersecurity? Yes, I am interested in cybersecurity, but it is not my top priority. As an engineering student, cybersecurity is part of our specialization because it is closely related to modern technology and system design. However, it is not my forte. I am more inclined towards hardware focused build where I can work with physical components, circuits, and devices. Despite this, learning cybersecurity is still important for me because hardware systems are also vulnerable to cyber threats. Having basic cybersecurity knowledge allows me to design safer and more reliable systems, even if cybersecurity is not my main career path. What are my takeaways on cybersecurity awareness? My biggest takeaway from this topic is that cybersecurity awareness is essential for everyone. Cybersecurity is not only the responsibility of professionals or experts, even simpler users play a vital role for in maintaining security by creating passwords, avoiding suspicious links and emails, updating software regularly, protecting personal information online. Cybersecurity awareness helps us reduce the risk of cybercrimes and cyber attacks. It also promotes responsible and ethical use of technology. In conclusion, cybercrimes and cyber attacks are serious challenges in today's digital world. As technology continues to advance, cybersecurity awareness and professionals will become even more important. While cybersecurity may not be my primary career goal, understanding it is essential as an engineering student and as a responsible digital citizen. Thank you for your time, and this concludes my video reflection on cybersecurity awareness.